My name is Benjamin Morone. I'm the founder of VA Tasks. In today's video, we're going to be going over how to integrate remote talent into your team. There are only 4 easy steps to integrate remote talent into your team seamlessly. First is communication. So almost nothing gets done without clear, effective channels of communication. You don't want someone contact you on email, phone number, WhatsApp, Viber, Telegram, Slack. You just want one area or maybe 2 where they contact you. We like to use Slack. This is that central database for all communication. If it's an emergency, they have my phone number and they have email for any more complicated documents or communicating with clients. You just want to stick to one main channel. As you bring on remote talent, you want to set a schedule of meetings, especially in the beginning. So 2 to 3 meetings a week, kind of review what they've been doing to make sure that everyone's getting that desired result. As it grows and as they kind of work at your company and you build a relationship with them, you really only need a couple meetings a week. A lot of the communication can be done via DMs in Slack, or even better, inside of channels inside of Slack. Now, the second step to integrating remote talent into your team is having project management and structure to the tasks they will be doing. So we need to have an easy to understand project management system. If you can't come to your business every day and know exactly what you need to be doing that day and that second, you need a project management system. There's a bunch of different ones. There's Trello, there's Asana, there's Monday, Airtable. There's a lot of different options here. I like using Monday.com. No, I'm not affiliated with them. It's just super easy for me. It's very visual, it's easy to use, bright colors, and it has fair pricing, or at least I think it has very, very fair pricing. Now, in addition to having a project management system where we can see step-by-step what needs to be done, projects moving along a certain pipeline, we want to utilize standard operating procedures. I actually linked a template on how to do this, but an SOP is basically the blueprint step-by-step on what tasks need to actually be done. They're acting as these blueprints, as these step-by-step instructions, so everybody can be happy at the end of the day when they get the task done. Now, with the SOPs, they're not a set in place thing. You don't just create an SOP and then disappear and everyone's just doing the procedure and everything's okay. What we need to do is constantly update them. So review them at the end of the month. Make sure that they're constantly improving so people get better and better at the task, and the procedure improves over time. Now, I linked an SOP template here. I can go over real quick. SOP template, basically the purpose, what we're doing in this SOP, a Loom video, so a screen recording video going over how to do the actual task, any context. So if they need to know anything about maybe this fits in a client project or a client folder, that will be here. Terminologies that they may not be familiar with. Tools, if they're using HubSpot or ClickUp or G Suite, you can link that here. Who's actually going to be doing the task, and then a procedure, which is step-by-step breakdown with screenshots of what the task looks like and how to actually do the task. Now, moving on to the third step, we have KPIs and tracking. So a KPI is a key performance indicator. They're crucial aspects of integrating these remote talent and operators into your business. They're basically like these little benchmarks and key numbers that you can look at to know how everything's going inside of the business and inside of the progress of the task. If you just have someone doing a task and there's no way to measure it, you're setting yourself up for failure. You can't understand if they're actually getting stuff done, if they're actually moving the needle forward inside of your business. Now, for let's say some tasks like social media management, KPIs off the top of my head, what I can think is one could be how many posts were generated today, how many posts were posted, what clients were they for, how many hours did they work today. Those are KPIs that can be used inside of your business for social media management. Now, I also do something called end of day reports or time tracking. So you want to have a system where you can track time or track the progress inside of your business. So you have the KPIs, those key performance indicators, but what you need is end of day reports or the time tracking. This allows you to check at the end of the day and see what's actually being done. I like to use time tracking. I use something called Clockify. No, I'm not affiliated with them, but basically what it does is it screen records, or it has an option of screen recording, but people can log their time and you can see everything very visually and reports at the end of the month. Now, I have an end of day report template here that will be linked in the description along with that SOP over there. But basically, like I mentioned, KPIs, number of social media posts, clients made for, number of posts awaiting approval, and then those hours worked on task. Obviously, this is super basic, but this is just a template for that end of day report. If you want to be a little more advanced, you could have something like a type form or a Jot form, a Google form that goes inside of your Slack channel. People fill out at the end of the day and you get a notification if they submitted that end of day report. This is an excellent way to actually track what's being done and how things are moving inside of your business. Now, in conclusion, these are the steps for integrating remote talent into your business. First is setting a clear communication channel and a schedule of meeting in the beginning. You don't want someone contacting you on 9 different platforms, you just want 1 or 2. The reason you want to have meetings in the beginning or a schedule of meetings is so they can give you feedback on the processes and how you onboard them as an employee or remote talent inside of your business. The second is using a project management system. If you don't know exactly what to do when you sit down on your laptop in the morning, you need a project management system. This allows you to see things moving along in fulfillment and operations inside of your company. It also allows other people to see those exact same things. Standard operating procedures are kind of those blueprints that glue for your company. They show people step by step how to do the desired task. These can be improved over time. The final step is defining KPIs and tracking the progress. So KPIs are those key performance indicators. They're what you're actually measuring. I have some examples up in that project management in the KPI section where we have an end-of-day report and we talk a little bit more in depth about KPIs. You'll have these at the end or in the description of the YouTube video. We want to track progress with either hourly reporting or end-of-day reports. So end-of-day reports could be a form or a spreadsheet inside of your Slack where your employee or your remote talent goes in and updates what they've done that day. This allows you to be transparent and see what they're completing and see if they're actually moving the needle inside your business. Thanks so much. Hopefully you liked the video. If you have any questions about VAs, remote talent, executive assistants, please leave some comments in the description and please subscribe. Thanks.